bubble, brum, bubble, brum, bubble, brum, bubble.
Well, hey, welcome to Hot Ones, the show with hot wings and hotter barbers. Gavin paid me to say that. Gavin did pay me to say that. So the way this is gonna work, gentlemen, is each of you have 10 wings. We've got 10 sauces, each one progressively hotter than the one before it. And I'm gonna go ahead and say this right now, no one's backing out. No one's leaving the table.
That's right.
No one's backing out, no one's leaving. We're gonna do all of them, they're gonna be great. And as we are destroying our mouths and our bodies with these wings, we're gonna answer some questions, we're gonna chat, we're gonna get to know each other a little bit better. So everyone needs to get a little bit of the first sauce on a plate or on a, yeah, we're gonna jump into it. Gavin, what is this one?
I'm gonna put a plate right here. I'm gonna just.
We got the other I'll drop it in.
Call mom.
Yep, that's smart.
So this is the first sauce. This is a classic. This is like your, I think, run-of-the-mill buffalo
I'm
sauce.
starving, so I'm really just going.
Let's go in, boys. Let's get in there.
Your
Get a little,
coat thy
slurpy.
This one's not bad.
coat thy wing.
Coat thy wing.
Coat die.
This one's not bad. Okay,
I can work with that.
Oh, that's good. A little sweet.
a little sweet.
A little sweet.
First thing I'd like to ask is, Gavin, can you tell us a little bit about kind of how this thing all started, this whole barbering thing?
Yeah.
Don't lie now.
The shop?
The shop, yeah.
Well, we've all worked together before, which made the transition pretty easy. And
Almost lost a wing.
it's been the goal. I'd say me, Deport, and Nate, or excuse me, Alec, Rupert had all talked about this early on. And yeah, when I got word of this place, we jumped right in, and we're off to the races now.
So you, Alec, and Davenport were the original
This
three.
is something we talked about in barber school, and almost 10 years later, it came to fruition.
Did anybody think that the first sauce was hot?
Nah, dude.
That was fine. Brad, did you think it was good, bad?
Hey, I'm doing all right, boys.
Brad's doing okay.
I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right.
What?
What's the flavor profile on this sauce? Who's got it?
It's ghost pepper hair.
Yeah, I think when you're ready, you just get after it.
There you go.
Oh, no.
He said it comes
That was
out
good.
No.
It looks like
It's not spicy at all.
Oh, Rupe's hungry.
Yeah. When you dab up, just go ahead.
Oh, that one's got a little.
Rupe's hungry.
Yeah. You like that one? That's kind of
Is it a
zesty.
little zesty?
Still dipping.
That's a zesty fella. I like this question because I'm curious because you guys are all barbers. We can do another wing. Do you guys want to go ahead and do another wing?
I mean, that was weak.
All right, let's do another wing.
I'm looking forward to this one. Let's get into
Yeah. Is that
Give me a lid. I need a lid.
Oh, here, we'll start out here.
Why are you looking forward to this one? What is this
I
one?
don't know. Smoked onion just sounds.
Smoked onion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So everyone, when you've got your sauce, go ahead and dive in.
You got any wings over there?
That one smells good. That's the best smelling one so far to me.
Best smelling? What does it smell like?
It kind of smells like barbecue sauce. Here's a question I want to know.
Oh, I don't like that. That tastes like trash.
This is for any barber in the room.
Word.
What's one hairstyle or one hair trend that you wish would like go away? And maybe it's really popular, right? Broccoli.
The broccoli cut.
The broccoli haired guys from Instagram.
It's not only just the broccoli haircut, it's like what comes with it, and it's the type of person.
Whoa, man.
Whoa.
Jeez.
Like all of them.
Have you ever given out a broccoli cut?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he said.
Gavin's had the broccoli cut.
What would you say if one of your broccoli headed clients was watching this? What would you say to them?
Change your haircut.
Change your haircut.
Sorry, bro.
Come pay me, I'll do it. I'll change it.
Yeah.
I'll change it for you.
He's 3 deep.
Brad, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go more? Are you
Never
gonna?
underestimate me. I'm going.
I'm glad I didn't agree on free booth rent after 5 haircuts.
We haven't gotten
After
to
5 yet.
After 5 haircuts?
Let's go to the next wing then. Let's get another wing going.
Good, because that tasted like cheeks.
That was disappointing. Yep.
It's like a
This is the fourth. We're on the
What's
fourth
it? What
sauce.
is this? What is this?
I got him a blue one.
It's a good sauce.
Light blue to be exact.
This is Hot Ones Verde. Las Colinas.
I was just making sure he saw you.
How is this 5 out of 10? Okay.
This is a good sauce.
I'm gonna direct the next question at Davenport just because I'm really interested. What would you do? What would you like to be doing if you weren't a barber?
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling. Just kind of just getting by.
Mars
Turning red.
freaking
heavy equipment mechanic,
Okay.
all the way to freaking
Forklift
bars, freaking astronauts.
Who here is?
So his range is heavy equipment operation going to Mars.
You have no idea how high he.
Before we started, Davenport said to me, and I quote, "I am the base model man." He said he is like the proto man. I feel kind of bad because I feel like I oversold these. They need to get real hot real quick. Let's do
Well,
another
we got. I mean, that was that number 4.
So this is wing number 5. Sauce
Wing
number
5. All right. How are we feeling so far, boys?
That one smells hot. If you smell that, that smells hot.
Sir?
I think.
Does it smell hot?
It smells
Little
hot.
bit, boys.
Yeah, I think it smells hot.
Was it?
Tiny dip.
Gavin, is there any way we could incentivize Brad to keep going? Like, could we, for every sauce he doesn't do, could you dock pay or cut pay? Is that legal?
For every sauce that you don't do, you have to pay an extra $20 a day.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I like that.
That would motivate me.
An extra cut.
That would motivate
have
you.
to do.
That would that might get you there.
How is it, boys? Is it good?
It's pretty good. Pretty tasty.
Once again, though, I felt they've all been kind of a base level of hot so far.
This one's a little hotter. but
It's a little
not-
hotter, but
like good.
it's
I would
not-
I would eat this.
It's not crazy.
For sure.
Like
It kind of tastes like a pickle.
I was getting that as well.
I'm getting pickle hints, dude.
it's got some vinegar.
Quite dilly.
Dilly.
I would eat that like
I'm
for
not a big fan
dinner.
of this one.
Okay.
I like that one.
You guys, as we get prepared for the next one, you guys mentioned actors and actresses. Who is not your favorite? Who's the greatest actor or actress of all time?
Yeah.
In your opinion.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel's a strong. Leo's kind of. I can see Leo.
Have you seen The Revenant?
I'm probably going Leo.
Okay, I got it. Hey, what movie has the best haircuts? Fury is kind of dope.
Hairspray.
Forrest Gump is a great haircut.
Hairspray.
John Travolta in his wig.
That's right.
Grease.
Grease. Grease has some good hair.
Peaky Blinders. I guess.
Oh, Peaky Blinders has some good haircuts too.
No. It counts as haircuts.
It does count as a haircut.
No, not a prohibition haircut where they're gonna cut half.
It's cool.
They can only afford to have a haircut.
It was cool in 2016.
Yeah, but it's not a.
Yeah,
That's the next one.
200 pounds.
Yeah. Okay, we're going, guys. We're gonna go to the next one. This is sauce number 6, I believe.
Yep.
6. This is just kind of general interest. The same way that like tattoo artists like notice and see really bad tattoos. Do you guys feel like you would notice when a haircut is not done or someone's hairstyle just absolutely sucks? Do you find yourself like critiquing stuff in your own brain as you go about your day, or do you just not care?
All the day.
About people we see.
Yeah, like if you're just like going through Walmart and you see somebody and their hair is
Here's my argument. I think if I see a haircut that's that bad, you don't have to be a barber to realize it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
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 But I'm not like critique. I'm not like. Oh,
Are there
I-
things that you would pick up on that maybe a normal person wouldn't?
Yes.
Yeah, and I
for
think
sure.
that for myself being OCD, I'm constantly like looking. The first thing I look at is your haircut.
So like, what would you pick up on? Like, what's something that you'd be
Like
like?
there's this
mark on
dude.
the
There's
back?
this, there's this dude I walked by in Target the other day with my wife, and Buddy had literally just a scoop of hair sitting on the back above his parietal
You could-
ridge. And he was like messing with it, like trying to make
I
it look
feel
good in the
like-
mirror. And I said, sir, you need to fix that
Oh, dang.
haircut. And then I kept going.
I also feel like you could tell when a barber wasn't very good, or when when a barber maybe was lazy.
Yeah, you can definitely tell when it's a barber being lazy.
Really?
Versus not being good. Yeah.
This really burns.
What's some tall?
What's like the
Scotch
biggest
bonnet.
sign of like that's a lazy cut? Not
Just
but
loaded
rather
the
than
top and
a
instead of top.
Scotch bonnet.
line all the way around the head.
Just like
Sign of-
line. Big
you can just tell when someone has the skill to do it, but they just like didn't do it.
Does anybody feel like their mouth's overly hot? I don't.
I feel like I'm eating good spicy wings right now.
Now I'll be
I
honest.
breathed in the last one, so like the back of my throat's a little hot.
You feel it back there. When I did this the first time, there actually were different sauces. The bomb was the same, and the X one at the end was the same.
This has been not bad at all so far, but I think we're about to go into crazy.
What's the next one?
Oh, so this says scorching pepper ninja.
Ninja notes.
Ninja ninja. I'm
dude, you got hot sauce
saucing
in
this
it,
up.
bro.
I think I'm gonna get the milk ready.
Ooh. Bold move. First one to take some milk.
Wait, no, someone else had milk.
I got
I'm
milk.
just getting it ready.
Yeah, I got milk.
I'm just getting it ready.
Okay.
Is it pretty kicky?
Off cuff, nothing. That was kind of
Cut in
hot.
half.
I'm actually gonna go. Does anybody want some milk? Because I'm gonna go in for some milk probably. Because the tip of my tongue is on fire.
That one actually, this one's not getting me. It's hot. This is like
Brad,
kind of
whoa, that's
hot.
a strong boar, buddy.
Thank you.
That one's a little spicy.
That one's got some kicks.
That's
to
a
it.
little spicy.
I think it's my favorite one.
That one's a
Hey,
little
hold on,
hot.
hold on. Let me prep.
Oh wow,
Lips.
that like punches you, you know?
It does creep
Ah,
up on you.
guys, I
Still
should
not
have
too
been the
bad.
last one to eat this. I should have been first.
Come on, get up.
Walk in, Brady. Walk in, Brad.
Walk him.
It just keeps like,
What's up on Brad?
Yeah, it keeps
Everyone,
getting hotter.
I want dead quiet for this.
It's just, I just kind of.
Brad, we love you.
dude,
Get bills, dude.
it's like an oven.
go in.
You got
Oh,
it.
you messed
Power
up.
through it. Power through it. Come on.
This is gonna mess you
Brad,
up.
I tried to
You're
tell
gonna
you,
crumble.
Brad. Brad, I tried to tell you. It's hot.
You're not
You're
crumbling.
gonna crumble.
You're not
That was a little
crumbling, Brad. You're not.
Brad, that's hot.
We're good. Yeah.
Wait,
We're good. You're
We're
locked.
only as,
He's cooked.
we're only as strong as our weakest link.
He's locked.
You guys know if you go on social media, whether it's like TikTok, Instagram, it's just filled with people like, do this for your hair, rosemary oil, this thing, that thing. What do you see out there that's just like, it's bull. It doesn't work. It's not healthy. Maybe it's even bad for your hair.
I feel
Head and
like,
shoulders.
I mean, there is this stuff that
week I'm
helps,
definitely
but
going
there's nothing that's gonna like fix you. And correct me if I'm
Apart from going to like
turkey.
Turkey and getting a. So, yeah, I've seen a lot of that content geared towards hair regrowth, stuff like that.
Are we talking products in general? or
Okay,
just-
what about the no shampoo movement? The people that like don't do shampoo.
Depends on the hair.
You gotta watch
Depends on the
it at
person.
some point.
Sometimes you got to.
But they're claiming that like
It depends on the person.
Dry shampoo, throw it in the trash.
dry shampoo. Really, my wife loves dry shampoo.
What's wrong?
I don't know anything about. I've never used it.
It builds up.
Back at work.
I don't know anything about it. It comes in a can.
Small.
It's not downward track. I never heard of that.
That was very chemical.
What about Axe?
On your hair?
Yeah.
Why not?
Axe chocolate.
Could I use a bar of soap to wash my hair?
I've done it.
Oh, you probably could.
You've done it.
Just hit it with some conditioner afterwards.
You can. You can.
Clean is clean.
Do you guys ever feel that the hair washing experience with your clients is sometimes a little intimate?
Oh, dude, I
too intimate.
try not to. I
Do
get
you want a story?
I want it to.
Yeah.
We can tell a story. We can tell a
Let
story.
me give a story time.
Story time.
Yeah, I want them to feel.
So when I was a new barber, I had a man who was probably in his, I don't know, 50s, 60s. I took him back, washed his hair, put the towel on his face. He said, I don't want it over my eyes. So he just had his eyes and his nose out, right? So you're seeing this much of this dude. Yeah. Water hits his head, nothing, everything's going chill. Put the shampoo on, and he just goes, where's the camera at? He goes, I couldn't do it, dude. I was over. I told him, never do that again. Never do that again.
Okay.
I oiled it down, dude. Then, okay, so next time he comes in, I said, listen, I'm going to wash your hair again, and you're not going to moan at me, or else I'm not going to wash your hair. I'm not going to cut your hair anymore. So this dude, I take him to the wash bowl.
I hate this one.
Not even before I hit my shampoo, this dude goes, oh. I was like, I'm done. I made him get up and walk out. I didn't. He left with wet hair, no towel. Peaced out. Dripping water, dude. I was like, I'm done, dude.
We're gonna do this wing all at the same time. I do want a close up on Davenport's wing. So this is the bomb. This is kind of known to be one of the not fun wings. And Davenport has tossed his. And I need some of that sauce when you're done.
I'm scared.
Guys,
A little
this
bit.
smells like a chemical cleaner, man. To be completely honest,
This one, I will say,
it smells horrible.
The last one made my eyes water a little bit.
I don't have any yet.
We'll see if this is okay.
This one,
That's gonna be a bit.
this one, to me, tastes worse than it is hot, but it's just not a fun sauce. 3, 2,
Cheers, boys.
down the hatch.
Okay.
You guys are screwed, man. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, I got a lot of it right off the bat.
That's a lot of chemical.
That little lick, man. That little lick was bad, dog. Son of a gun. I shouldn't have licked it.
It has a fume to it.
That tastes like chemicals.
Isn't it bad tasting?
That tastes
Hey,
horrible.
Connor's chilling, man. He's good.
No, I'm cool. Ooh.
It's got some smoke on it.
It's smoke.
Dude, one little drop on my tongue, guys. I am not doing
That
good.
just came out of nowhere.
Oh my god.
It was nothing. Chill, bro.
It's coming up. It's coming up.
That's rough.
Dude, I just can't.
Guys, I'm so mad you made me.
It's not the heat, it's the taste.
It tastes like acetone,
It's really
bro.
more taste than heat.
burning.
Dude, I can't get over how much it was nothing.
Coming off.
And then
Oh.
This is killing me.
Davenport's licking. I gotta finish my other half, mate, so.
Maybe we take just like a couple minute break.
Like,
Just stay.
dude,
Oh! That tastes horrible.
Can't get out of my
it tastes like gasoline.
Yeah.
Guys, what's the best piece of advice you'd give someone if they're like it's their first maybe month in the industry?
I
First
would
month?
like this.
Yeah.
Direct this towards me.
Direct it towards
Give it to
our
Connor.
newest guy over here.
Direct this towards me.
Hey, trust
If you can't stay in a place for at least 6 months, you're probably not gonna make it.
Dude.
Okay. Availability. Make it, break it.
What'd you say?
Availability.
Availability?
yeah, don't show up and be like, well, it's slow, I'm gonna bounce.
Yeah. There's so many people that will set their availability, and then because they're slow, they'll bounce. But there's also so many clients that don't want to book an appointment and just want to walk in. So if they come in here and you're supposed to be here for another 2.5 hours and you're not here, you're losing every single time. You're losing. So you got to be here when you say you're gonna be.
And you're not
here.
just losing money, you're losing experience.
You're losing experience. You're losing clientele for the future. You're losing all kinds of stuff.
I don't know if you remember those like memes that were like the starter packs.
Yeah.
There was my favorite one was that I'm gonna only last 6 months doing this starter pack, and it's like barber knuckle tattoos, like bow tie, like
Yeah.
just like everyone who gets into this.
There is like a very kind of trendy.
People just see it on Instagram and they're like, "Oh, that's so cool," but it's actually a job. Like
It is a job. It sounds cool, and yeah, like we're blessed because we get to hang out with our buddies.
you hear a lot of like, yeah, you just get a lot of insight into a lot of people's lives. It's tough some days, but not to get discouraged.
Yeah.
Ride that wave. You're gonna have good days, bad days, slow days.
Okay, this is maybe even diving a little bit deeper. Young guy coming out, wants to be a barber. He's interviewing, looking at places. What's like a red flag at a barbershop?
Racism.
That's good.
That's a red flag.
Yeah, that's one.
Right off the bat, you heard it here first.
Look for racism.
Racism
in
is a
barbershops.
no.
It's a no-go. I think it's hard when you're going into it, you know what I mean? But I feel like you just have to have a general like understanding of people, because when you go into a shop to interview or whatever, you can tell by how those people are acting if they enjoy it or not. And so you really got to be willing to look at how they're doing it, and that'll give you a pretty good insight.
Okay.
I think I'm hurting more from the half gallon milk I just drank.
So it is time to go to the next wing. You might want to get pre-milked up.
Pre-milked?
Pour me some.
All right, go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
Pre-milked?
Go ahead and milk it, Rose.
Pour me up.
Here, milk me up, dude.
Heavy hand, please.
Title of the video: Hot Ones Barber Challenge: pre-milk.
Here, Connor
Yeah,
wants you to
make that heavy.
Bolin.
A double shot, please.
Double shot of milk.
Bolin.
Double shot of milk on that one.
Guys, T-Port hasn't had
Hey, Gavin Bolin hairstyle.
Well, Davenport's built different, dude.
Not a sip.
You ain't had a sip.
Not a sip.
He is the base package of man. I mean, he is
the starter package.
he
of
is
man,
the
dude.
starter pack.
Damn it, I gotta live up to it.
I gotta be this man, dude.
Kind of messing with the lukewarm.
The bomb was just stupid.
guess
You like lukewarm milk?
It's kind of
I think we're good.
I'm glad it's lukewarm.
I don't
Maybe
think it's like
So this is called Arbol Scorpion hot sauce. And let's see if there's any. This is rated at a Hellfire for spice.
I can't wait.
Oh, we're not on this one
I
yet?
can't wait to watch you guys.
No.
I thought we were on the last
We
one.
still got one more.
Oh!
I cannot wait.
This says use with caution, extremely spicy.
I can't feel the right side of my mouth, dude.
I realize this is gonna be a long night.
I cannot feel the right side of my
Next
mouth.
wing is
already.
gonna take forever.
Dude, I'm gonna drive.
Yeah, those
probably
the first 6 or
blacking
7
out.
you.
Yeah, they gotta give you a more gradual.
They lull you to sleep.
So what I would do,
They give you a false sense of security.
if the last one, and this goes to everybody but Davenport, because Davenport just is, like we said, he's built different. If that one was really bad for you, you might just do a couple dabs of this one. You might just do a couple dabs.
I did a couple of dabs of that
I've
one.
done this one before. Guys, the next two objectively
Should
suck.
we pray?
We probably should.
Let's say a prayer.
Can.
Zach, would you lead us in prayer, dude?
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's
Right, let's pray. Can we, do you guys want to hold hands?
Yeah, let's hold hands and pray, boys.
Davenport said no. Okay.
I just want to hold Brad's hand.
All right, let's pray. Heavenly Father, we ask that you would protect our tongues and our tummies.
Tongues and tummies.
Tongues and tummies, Lord, and just help us to not die. And thank you for friendship, and thank you for these guys.
Come on.
Come on, brother.
Come on.
Preach.
Amen.
Amen.
Hey, I love
Get this one.
I love
boys.
you guys.
I love you guys.
I love you guys.
If any of you guys has a question about Jesus after this, feel free to talk.
Say it. Does everybody have their wing?
I don't.
Well, what do you know?
sorry, I'm
Alec is the roadblock, as
I'm sorry,
always.
dude. I'm scared.
They know me as
Stopping
the
us from
wizard.
moving on. He's stopping this place from growing.
That's not enough. Definitely wipe that one off.
Look at his eyes. Look at his eyes.
Sorry.
I'm doing this one. All right, you ready?
Wait, whoa.
Okay,
Whoa,
all right.
whoa.
Hey, good luck, boys.
Here we go.
I'm ready to get
3,
this over.
Good luck.
Oh,
3,
Oh my
2,
gosh.
I don't want to do it.
1, go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
Oh my gosh. What have you done?
Full. I overpoured so bad.
They all taste
Guys, he had a wallop on there, dude. He's.
They all taste like chemicals, bro.
Hey, Davenport looks like he just gave birth, dude. He just went through 13 hours of labor, man.
I ain't getting nothing.
Dude, I'm eating
That one's
like
not bad,
part of a
actually.
wing at a time.
You're nasty.
This wing was actually.
I'm not even eating these full wings, bro. I'm just taking bites.
Hey, let Deport take a drink of that.
No, don't.
Would you do it?
No, he'll go to the hospital.
Don't do that.
What, the one we
Hey, Deport, no.
Of our ball scorpion?
Don't. No,
I
stop.
will say that was not bad. That was not.
That was
Oh!
What a dog, dude.
Oh my god!
Dude's licking his lips. D4, you are a.
The licking your lips is crazy, D4.
Davenport, look at me. Oh my gosh! All right, this one is a little different from the last one I asked, but is there a hair myth that drives you crazy? Who wants to give out a quick answer? Hair myth that drives you crazy.
Shaving makes your beard thicker.
Shaving makes your beard.
Amen.
So you're saying that's not.
You smell that?
In theory, right? So your hair comes out like a point.
Yeah.
It's thicker over time.
Dude,
Whether you let it grow out or whether you shave it as it grows out, it's going to come out at the same rate that it was.
It doesn't
messing.
activate, is what we're saying.
No, the difference is that when you shave your face, you're cutting the hair at its thickest point, so it's growing out thicker.
Yeah, it'll look bigger. but
It'll look thicker, but it won't grow faster or more full.
Exactly.
Okay, what?
The hair strands will be
Do we
thicker.
think?
yeah, it's
hats,
never worked for me.
Do we think hats
So.
make you go bald?
Yes.
You
Yes, they do.
Lack of
I
blood
don't.
flow.
Lack of blood flow to your scalp and lack of vitamin D from the sun.
No, balding is.
More than genetics.
I promise, not more than genetics, but it does play. The hat plays a part in your hair.
If you're gonna go bald, wearing the hat's not gonna make you go. I mean, maybe it makes
It-
you more bald.
Dude.
But if you're
there's
not-
so many studies,
It's
dude.
not genetically gonna actually go bald. Wearing a hat's not gonna.
A hat will make a difference. It will make
Okay.
your hair thin.
Hey, just so the audience knows, he also thinks the Earth is flat. So let's just.
That is true.
What's the barber skill that a barber just has to be excellent at, precise if he's gonna make?
Clip over comb.
Clip rubber comb.
That's a good one. Clip
rubber comb.
Yep.
For the fans, that is when you have a comb in your hand
Yeah.
and it's no guard
Gotcha. I'm gonna hold it for you. You can use your hands.
in one of these motions.
Yeah.
Pulling out the hair, it's definitely hard to do, definitely hard to master.
Be consistent
But it
with it
shows
for
some,
sure.
shows some skill. For
Take your
sure.
time. Take your time.
Yep. Yep.
I think we all pretty in agreement on that one.
I haven't tried it yet.
All right, last I got one I want to end on, but before I get to that, what do you do? How do you handle client comes in and the thing they want is just not, it's not going to be a good cut maybe for the shape of their face or with the type of hair do they do? Do you just say, you know what, they've asked, I'm giving it, or do you try to guide them?
I'll guide them.
I'll guide them all day.
Sometimes you gotta have that conversation.
And it kind of comes off two ways. Sometimes people are like genuinely unaware that it could happen, and then sometimes people, I think, are just like straight delusional. Like if you're like, you can't show me Brad Pitt and then imagine us to turn you into Brad Pitt.
I would say that there's a lot of times where guys come in and they're like, this dude really messed my haircut up, but they gave him exactly what they asked for. It just doesn't look good on them.
So you
Or
guys
their hair just doesn't behave how it would in the picture.
At the end of the day, we're the professionals, so it's our job to tell you kind of what will look good and try. You could give me Brad Pitt's haircut, and I could say, okay, we can do that, but we got to change these things to fit your head. It's my job to have that conversation and steer you in the right direction.
Okay, I like those answers. So it doesn't bother. It's not like annoying or kind of like cringy if somebody's like, I want this haircut.
I did have.
No. Actually, that is a good myth. That like people I've had people say, I know you guys hate when we show you haircuts, and I'm like, who said this?
Yeah, who told you that?
To me, it feels annoying to do, but you guys are saying, no, it's super helpful.
Yes. I'm like, I don't know who said this or why this is a thing, but I'm like, if we could skip the 10-minute client or the consultation, and you just show me a picture, that's great.
One more deeper one, and then I want to do the last swing, and then we'll do like a final question that's a little more lighthearted. What do you think contributes to like the bond between like barber and client? Because there is something special about it, right? And it's more than just the guy I pay to cut my yard and he comes and does that, but other than that we text. But like, Alec, you're my barber and we've got a good friendship. If you were to leave here and go somewhere else, I would follow you there. Like, what do you think that exists, that special kind of bond?
I think that like right off cuff, like I remember one day, and this was like early on, like I've cut someone who was like had their wedding that day, and then like a couple hours later I cut someone that was like going to his sister's funeral. And so it's like, I think quickly we get thrown into the ability to be able to be flexible and understanding in that. And I don't think guys really have like a good place in our community to be able to have a safe spot to be like that. And not only that, but I think like even like the fact that you're like physical, like by touching them and stuff, kind of just takes that bubble down. I don't know. It's a weird
trauma bond.
I mean, there's also like just enough time. Like say like your average haircut's gonna be 3 to 4 weeks, so it's like that's pretty quick. But a lot can happen in a month between me and my client. So it's like we're running like a lot. Like it's almost like a very big, just like checkpoint. And you like when you look back at life, you'd be like, oh, that was 3 haircuts ago. I was not married or hadn't met this girl or I hadn't got this new job or whatever. And so it's like I have a lot of clients, and I know these guys too, that they kind of come here to like sort some stuff out in their head, and like, you know, and enough times pass to where it's like, oh, versus like your coworkers and things like that, you see them every day versus like, oh, haven't seen this dude in a month or two, so running some new stuff by them.
Yeah, I think that, I mean, you see your barber before any big thing that happens in your life 9 times out of 10. Like you said, funerals, weddings, job interviews, your kids being born. Like you just had a baby, you're coming, you know what I mean? You're going to do newborn pictures at home or something like that. You're going to see your barber. And I think that you get to this moment. Like I know a lot of my clients who see their parents once a year, but they see me twice a month. And so you naturally are going to develop that relationship. And I think that's one of the cool things about this shop is all of these guys are intentional, and all of us like want to be a part of our clients' lives. And I think that you can tell when you go to like your run-of-the-mill like chain barbershop, you know, and you sit down in your chair and it's first available or whatever. They just give you the cut and get out. Whereas like we're trying to be a part of what you're going through. So whether you're dealing with a divorce or you just had the best day of your life, we're here to talk to you.
I think guys can sniff that out too, like pretty quick, where it's like we genuinely like want to do that. It's not like an act. It's just easy. It's just part of who we are at this point.
Yeah. Got to be able to find that common ground, really.
Yeah.
Just talk to him.
What's
It
what's
doesn't have to be anything too crazy.
you know, like we've been cutting hair for almost 10 years, a few of us, and so what's it like to you guys that have been cutting hair a little shorter? Navigating that, has it been a bit overwhelming?
I think for me, I mean, when you ask that question, I've got a client that comes in once a week. He comes in Friday evening, at 4:30 every week. And for him, it's the end of our week. He's always, I mean, you can always tell he's just excited to be in my chair, excited to get cut. And, I mean, we talk about things, I'll have things ready for him next week. That we can talk about. I'm like, hey, I'll look into this, man, and I'll check back with you. And then you slowly, like you said, you develop that relationship. Then you're texting that person. Then you're asking them about the game. You're asking them about the concert they went to, and it just slowly builds over time. And that trust, man, it's cool to see that develop with clients, because a few months ago this was a stranger to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? A few months ago, I didn't know this guy from Adam, and now he's a good friend of mine.
There's been so many clients that I've went from being like client to like in their wedding, and that's just kind of wild,
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's such a.
Not to mention being in a position where you have a guy come in, right, and he's like, oh man, I'm gonna bring my kids in here. I'm gonna bring my son in here.
Yeah.
And then
you get to know the family.
You're a generational barber,
and it's also
those kids gonna bring their kids in, and then
it's really cool to like see the amount of people that come in here and they're like, what the heck? Like I grew up with this kid that's like he's cutting or whatever, and he's just across the way, and then they know each other, and it just becomes like a big community hub, which is.
Yeah, I mean,
just different. You just don't get that everywhere, with other things.
My best friend he started as a client, and our wives hang out and go do stuff together. Our kids hang out. They're people that we do life with, and they started as clients. So it's there's not many careers that you're going to be able to do that. Like I'm not going to go hang out with my doctor. You know what I mean? Yeah. Your accountant, you're not going to go, grab a beer with most of the time.
No doubt.
But like that becomes a very real thing as you start to build.
Yeah, it is there is no denying that it is a unique and it is a special relationship.
One thing that I've noticed, especially cutting with Alec on the new side over here, like, let's say Alec has 50 to 60 clients a week. I genuinely can't tell, like, who is his best friend and who isn't. You know what I mean? Like, everyone gets out of his chair, and I'm like, are they best buds or not, or what? What's going on here? And I think for him, like, that's just how he treats everyone in his chair. You know what I mean? Everyone's gonna be a solid friend for him. So.
Gav said, "Quit glazing him."
And Alec's just a great guy, man. He's a 49ers fan. That's a big problem, but we'll get to that. We'll unpack that later.
We'll get there, bro.
Yeah, to kind of speak to what you initially said.
Quit the glaze?
No, not with the glaze. With kind of like, you guys are often seeing people at some of the best times of their life and some of the worst times. I remember I needed to get my hair cut really quickly for a very sudden funeral. And I remember how easy it was to text you, Alec, and just say, dude, I know you're booked. Can you fit me in for a cut? Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, absolutely. Like, whenever it works, come on by. Like, that's amazing. And then kind of moving on to, like, it's like a kind of a space for guys, for men. Like, you've cut my son Sebastian's hair. Sebastian is 4 years old now, and he's only 4, and yet he loves saying, like, I want to go to the barber. I want to go to Daddy's barbershop, and he says, with all the guys. Yeah. Like, even that kind of that young, he kind of feels that energy of, like,
it's important. Yeah, it's super important. I think we undermined it, to be honest, how important it is. Yeah, for sure.
It's something that I think we all wanted, and we thought that was definitely needed in the community.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that this shop is refreshing to not only us, but everyone else, because we're not trying to be something that we're not. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. This wheel is already good for a reason, and we all recognize that. And so coming together finally and like pulling it off, it's just been refreshing for not only us, but the response has been the way we expected it to be, just genuine all the way around. Last dab.
Should we Should we do
Let's
our
go,
final
boys.
wing?
I want to see you guys in pain.
Should we do our final wing?
My stomach
I can't tap
much.
that. I should have tapped that.
Let's do our final
I
wing.
want to see you in pain.
All right, has everybody got it?
We got it, boys.
All right, this is the final wing.
I got my
Final
bill.
wing.
Hey,
brethren.
much love, yo.
To Gavin.
To Gavin. I hate that. That's so stupid.
See you on the other side, boys.
Adios, amigos.
Come on, guys. Let me see it. Let me see it.
I mean,
Man, Davenport's just in it, dude.
Dude.
Good Lord. You're scary, man.
I don't know how you do that.
Ketchup, baby. Oh my god.
Ketchup, baby.
Oh, my.
It's ketchup. Oh my goodness.
Davenport, you're an animal, dude.
Yes.
We got one last question, or is that
We got one last one. Just a
Davenport did all that.
an easy one, a chill one, and help us
Milking it.
help people to get to know you guys better. Your go-to after a long day of cutting. What do you go do? How do you relax? How do you unwind?
Censored.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry.
He can't say.
Hey, get the tears right here. Get the tears.
Have a nice cup of tea.
Zoom in on those.
And nice.
Boys, that one got me, dude.
Dude, that one wasn't even.
Iced tea,
love cutting
front
hair.
porch,
I just love cutting hair so
sweet
much.
tea, or just iced tea?
Just
Oh, God.
Black tea. Okay.
maybe some chamomile or something like that.
Modelo.
Rupert, are you saying you go home and drink tea?
Modelo with
Yeah.
oh.
I don't really do anything after work.
I drink a whole lot of tea.
Just go home. I'm drinking.
What about you? How do you unwind?
I like to go home and listen to babies scream.
You got twins that scream.
You got twins.
That's how I unwind. That hurt.
Hey, Nate likes to go home and watch his homeschool basketball highlights.
Yes.
And relive the glory days. That's
You
what
guys bring up
I
high
just
school basketball career more than I think.
talk about
Hold
your
on,
break,
dog.
We could just 1v1 to end it all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gavin.
Nate is a homeschool basketball all-star.
Guys, I grew up in a cult.
Is he a superstar?
I don't know if it was homeschool or Amish, but he was good, allegedly.
He was really good against his 13 other classmates.
you know.
God, my mouth hurts.
Best way
How
to
am I
unwind.
unwinding?
What's the best way to unwind after a long day of cutting?
Hey Siri, call Bailey.
I'm getting. That was kind of
Sorry.
Oh,
I
my
just go
God.
home. I chill for a minute, hang out with Gracie, and I work out, and then shower. Yeah, I need to be alone after work for sure for a second. Takes me a minute to like switch gears for sure. But I will say like it's kind of weird. I wouldn't even say I'm an introvert, but like you get so much social time during the day that I'm like when I get off work I'm like I don't want to go watch football. I don't need to talk about the game.
Well, everything we just talked about, that can be really draining. Because sometimes
It's not like it's like a burden. It's just like I'm
it's
done.
not a burden, but
Yeah.
sometimes you're like listening to some heavy stuff and you're giving advice, giving counsel.
Yeah, it's not a burden by any means. But I'm just like I'm not. Ooh, it's still working on me.
Yeah, this one's hard.
Yeah, I don't need that, I guess, now anymore. And so, yeah, anything that's just chill. I like a one-on-one setting or a
all
couple
on the tip of my
friends
tongue.
if we are gonna hang out, something low key. But yeah, I just need some time to myself. Honestly.
Okay. Alec, how do you like to unwind?
I'm gonna pass it to Brad.
Bro, you don't like to unwind?
I will unwind.
I'm gonna put a Zen in though.
Alec has never been unwound in his life. He stays tight. He's coiled up.
I just fought the urge to spit milk all over you.
Well, I want to hear
Please
how
don't.
Brad unwinds.
How I unwind? I go home, man. I like to lift some weights. I like to play some Nintendo. I'm a Nintendo guy.
What you playing on right now? What you playing on?
I just finished up the new Legend of Zelda.
Okay.
I like to read a book. I'm a big fantasy guy.
Hey, same.
Thank you.
Any Stormlight Archives fans?
Oh, dude, we'll talk.
We'll talk.
We'll talk. Yeah, we'll talk. I'm gonna pass it to. You good, dog?
I'm good.
We'll see what Connor does.
I'm a little lactose intolerant, so all this milk's kind of getting to me right now. But
You're gonna have a bad night, my friend.
it's
Real bad night.
yeah, it's about to be bad. Right now, since I started here, I like to go home, log my day, and honestly, I'm in a barber course, so I just like to watch more tutorials if I'm being honest. So It's kind of boring. Little boring.
What do you do for fun, man?
I don't.
How do you unwind?
That's me. I don't really have a lot of fun. I have fun, but my life might not sound fun. So.
Well, you're a
that's-
young guy. You are very much in your grind right now.
That is
you're
true.
Trying to get ahead and.
That is true.
Yeah.
It gets pretty crazy.
You can unwind when you're dead.
Alec,
That's facts.
what do you like to do to unwind?
I usually play video games for the most part. I'll play some music or I'll play some video games. We played COD the other night.
We did.
Absolutely ran some
We were
kids.
tearing it up.
Ran some kids, dude.
In Call of Duty. you
Call of
said?
Duty Black Ops 6 on. I bought it on Steam.
And that's the newest one.
That's the newest one. Generally, I play Super Smash Brothers or Apex Legends, and that game is by Respawn. But
Did you just say womp womp?
did you just say womp womp? But no, I mean it's usually playing video games, and my wife and I will watch. We'll watch some shows or something like that.
This camera, this camera, this camera, back to this camera. Tell us what you got going on.
Yeah, we are a new shop downtown, a little over a year old. New barbershop, but not new barbers. A few new barbers, a few old barbers. Yeah, we got some we got Downright Ruthless Barbering in the heart of Ozarks. Come check it out. Come check it out for yourself.